For the Lakers right now, just as a team, where do you see them at as a team? You see them going deep in the playoffs?
I think they've got a possibility, but I think that comes down to Anthony Davis. LeBron is beyond the point where there's no need to question him. We might debate about him or Jordan as number one in the history of basketball, but that's the only debate left. When you consider what he does, his level of greatness, 21st season, approaching 39 years of age, still averaging over 25, increased by 9%, shooting 41% from three-point range this season, for crying out loud. The dude has been nothing short of sensational, and he's answering the call. The question is Anthony Davis going to do that on a night in, night out basis? When Anthony Davis brings his A game, he's a top 7 player on the planet. The problem is he's a roller coaster. He's up and down. He can drop 41 game, 10 the next. Especially come playoff time, we saw him do that. And when you're thinking about a Phoenix, assuming Bradley Beal comes back from his back injury and he's on the court to help out KD and Devin Booker, when you consider Denver, who's the reigning defending NBA champions with Jokic and Jamal Murray and Gordon and those boys, it's going to take the greatness of Anthony Davis combined with LeBron James in order to knock those cats off. That's what you're going to need. I have no doubt LeBron James is going to show up and answer the call. I got questions as to whether or not Anthony Davis is going to do it consistently, and that's why I got questions about the Lakers. But they have the talent, the roster, the cohesiveness, the shooting, the athleticism, the veteran leadership, the size. To win it all. Yeah. To not just be in the conference finals, but to come out and to represent the West in the finals and to win it all. They have the pieces.
Yep. I love it, man. I mean, it's a line what I was saying. You know, I can't sit there and act like I'm not an AD fan, but I'm more like on the side of like what I feel he can do, and what I want to see him do. So I'm there with you, Stephen. I don't see anything wrong. Go ahead,
Stephen. I wanted to ask you a question about Tyrese Halliburton.
Sure.
I know that a lot of times you guys only see this type of rise during the playoffs. That's why the in-season tournament is so great. We see the blossoming of Tyrese Halliburton. What do you think? Do you think he can shoulder the team to make a deep playoff run? Does he have that type of talent?
Well, I think he's got big-time talent, but it takes more than him to pull that off if Boston and Milwaukee are what they're supposed to be. And let's not forget Philly. We're sitting up there and we're talking about Philly looking on the outside in, and that's fine. But please understand, if you get somebody, let's say, for example, like a Zach LaVine, I'm sorry, with the way Embiid is playing, with the way Tyrese Maxey is playing, I'm not dismissing Philadelphia. And let's give Nick Nurse some props, too, because right now, their pace of play in Philadelphia has changed the course of things. It's one thing to change your pace of play, but Tyrese Maxey is doing his thing, and Embiid is averaging 33, and Nick Nurse is pushing it. They can do some things.
NBA